We're so close to the end of 2025, but what if I told you that the best shows are yet to come? Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about my 5 favorites that are opening until the end of the year and I think you should pay attention to. Let's go. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Christina and I'm here to help you have the best London theatre experience. I go to theatre every single week and this is the channel where I share my theatre outings, reviews, and just general tips on how to get cheap tickets. And if you like the sound of it, then make sure to subscribe. I'm going to start with my personal favorite, and that is Into the Woods by Stephen Sondheim. This is a well-established musical that has been also adapted for the big screen with some of the stellar cast in it, such as James Corden, Meryl Streep, Anna Kendrick. I'm sure if you love this musical, then you're very much familiar with this movie. If not, then this is a movie to probably check out because it's one of the really good adaptations of this musical. Stephen Sondheim has left us the most amazing musical theatre legacy, and I'm always super excited when one of his musicals gets a London revival. And in fact, Into the Woods was the last time on a London theatre scene in 2010 at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre, which means that we have been long awaited Into the Woods to come back to London. The musical takes some of the most well-known characters such as Cinderella, Little Red Riding Hood, Baker and his wife, Jack and the Beanstalk, and puts them all together in one story, and all of their paths actually cross in the woods because they're all wishing for something and hoping that their wishes will come true. And guess what? Their wishes do come true, but there's a plot twist in the second act and things take a slightly different corner, and the ending of these well-known fairy tales isn't as you remember. The reason why I love Into the Woods so much is the music and the lyrics and just the general message of the show. There are some fantastic numbers such as I Know Things Now, No One Is Alone, Your Fault. Another reason why I'm super excited for this production is the amazing cast. There are so many fantastic names that are part of this production, such as Kate Fleetwood, Katie Brabin, Jamie Parker, Chumisa Dornford-May, Joe Foster, Ola Savell, Bella Brown. Honestly, there are so many names that I just cannot wait to see on stage, and the British Theatre is known for really good and innovative productions, so I think that this is going to be the event of the year. If Into the Woods isn't on your list, then make sure to put it down because the previews start on the 2nd of December and there are plenty of tickets to buy. The production is going to be on until April 2025, and I think that this is going to be one of the shows that we will talk about for a long time. The second show that I'm really excited to see on stage is Hunger Games. This is something that has been in the works for a very long time, and given the popularity of both the book series and the movie franchise, and also the names that have been historically involved with this series, this is a production that everyone has their eyes on, not only because of everything that came before it, but also they have decided to host it in a purpose-built state-of-art facility that is specifically designed to accommodate Hunger Games on stage. There are so many speculations about different acrobatics and things that will be used. The cast is also looking phenomenal, and it's one of those productions that is having really high stakes at the moment, and we're all hoping that it will blow us away, both with the execution and also staying true to how great this story is. If you're unfamiliar with Hunger Games, this is a dystopian story, and it is about these 12 districts who need to send 2 people aged from 12 to 18 to compete in these Hunger Games that will only have one winner. And the way that they compete is by overcoming various really hard obstacles until they kill each other essentially, and one of them is crowned as winner. And all of this is done to entertain the capital, who are the ruling and the rich classes of this society. It will be really amazing to see what solutions they come up with for bringing this on stage and how engaging this will be. The Hunger Games stage production opens on the 20th of October at the Troubadour Theatre in Canary Wharf, and it will go on until February 2026, so you will be able to hear the reviews before you decide if you want to check it out. But I am saying to you now, put this on your list because I do think that it's a show that will be worth seeing. The third show that I'm really excited to see, and I know that everyone is talking about, is Paddington the Musical. Paddington has such a space in everyone's heart because it is a lovely story about a bear who gets adopted by a London family, and through his adventures we get to learn more about kindness, about London, about all these fun things that Paddington gets up to. And this story has been for a long time a family favorite, and I really hope that the musical delivers to that promise. This musical has the potential to be the next Lion King, the next Oliver. There is so much love that is already there for the Paddington Bear that I think that the team behind it is very much aware aware of it, and hopefully they are taking this with as much responsibility as possible so that they can deliver the show that both younger and older audiences will love. Given that this is a new musical, lyrics and music are written by Tom Fletcher, who is a former member of the boy band McFly. And actually they have recently released one of the songs that is called The Explorer and the Bear, which you can check out on YouTube, and hopefully this will give you a little bit of the flavor of what Paddington the Musical will be about and how it will sound. There is not a lot that has been shared apart from the cast, but we really don't know how the production will look. Will there be puppets? Will there be some special effects? There's so much that's left up to imagination that everyone who is keen to see this musical will need to wait a little bit longer until it opens so that we can freely talk about if this is living up to the expectations. Paddington is set to start previews on the 3rd of November and is meant to go for as long as until May 2026. So you will have plenty of time to see this musical if it's good. The fourth show that I would like to put on your radar is Lender 23, which is a new immersive theater production by Pundrunk. I have previously had a chance to experience Pundrunk immersive theater productions, and honestly, these are the best in the world. I have seen Burnt City twice, which is one of the latest bigger productions that they've done in London, and I was amazed by it because just the thinking behind it and the way that they approach immersive theater is completely different to anything that you have ever seen or witnessed. There are so many different stories and characters and details that Pundrunk pays attention to that it truly makes the experience as unique as possible, and it is always so innovative that there is nothing to compare it to. I have also seen their latest production, Viola's Room, which I have reviewed here, which you can check out, and this was a completely different experience, but still it was within Pundrunk's remit of being truly a trendsetter and doing something new, which was this audio narration story that you're experiencing with a group of other people. And Lender 23 is somewhere in between these two experiences of Burnt City and Viola's Room because it still functions in small groups, but it has that narrative of the Burnt City, and by the sounds of it, it will be a big space to explore and get involved with. The thing that kind of put me off a little bit from booking tickets is the fact that you do need to book in pairs or in fours, because it is all about collaborating with people who are in your group, because this is all set on the premise of being a video game and two people needing to instruct the players who are on the ground to do a series of different tasks, and then they switch the roles, and basically the people who were first instructing, now they are doing the tasks. And if you are a fan of immersive theater or video games as such, I think that this could be a really good one to check out. It is opening in Woolwich on the 5th of November and it's going on until the 1st of February 2026. You can get the tickets for as low as £40, and on the website it says that the whole experience takes about 90 minutes, so that is basically the value for money that you're getting here. But I do think that this is a show that will get London theatre scene talking. The fifth show that I would like to recommend for you to check out is Oh Mary. Oh Mary has recently been announced that it's transferring to West End because this is a show that originated on Broadway, and during Tony Awards season it got nominated for so many awards and won 2, including Best Actor and Best Direction of a Play, that when I heard that it's coming to London, I straight away decided to book the ticket and to go and check it out. Oh Mary is an 80-minute one-act comedy that follows the life of Mary Todd Lincoln, who was troubled wife of US President Abraham Lincoln. This show is written by Cole Escola, who also originated the role of Mary on Broadway, and it is dark, hilarious, absurd, and it's a very camp retelling of history that also mixes a bit of heartbreak, satire, grief, and it's definitely one of the most talked about shows from this season on Broadway. The reason why I'm so excited about this West End transfer is because the casting has been announced and Mason Alexander Park will play Mary Todd, and I have seen Mason in a few of Jamie Lloyd's productions, including The Tempest and Much Ado About Nothing, and they were spectacular. So I cannot wait to see Mason deliver the role of Mary. Oh Mary is set to start previews on the 3rd of December, and you will be able to see it all the way until April 2026. And these are the 5 most anticipated shows for me until the end of the year. I would love to know which ones you are looking forward to seeing before the year ends, so please let let me know in the comments below. And if you're interested in hearing more about my favorite shows of the year so far, then check out this video where I'm talking about them.